Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me here today. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the Halo 4 PC Flight. We're going to take a look at the new armor customization, new features coming to the settings menu, and more, so stick around. Now, the Halo 4 PC Flight is in its early days, and it's going to run up until November. Now, taking a look here, moving into the options and customization, Halo 4 is getting its revamped piece-by-piece armor customization that it launched with back on the Xbox 360 in 2012. Now, when Halo 4 came to the MCC in 2014, all they offered were pre-made armor variants, and this update, both on the Xbox One and with the launch of Halo 4 on PC in the Master Chief Collection, is going to restore the full armor customization. Now, in a previous video I speculated that this armor might come in the Seasonal 4 unlock system that we're going to be expecting when Halo 4 launches, and it looks like I'm actually going to be wrong. Now, a lot of these helmets are the same helmet with just different paint jobs on them, and, well, some of them, while are more desirable than others, are all going to be unlockable, apparently, from the get-go, which leaves me to speculate what exactly is going to be in the Season 4 customization for Halo 4. And we know that we're getting some customization with Halo Reach as well when this next season, but nonetheless, I'm really interested to see exactly what they're going to have for Halo when it comes to the customization in the MCC for this next season. Now, of course, you can also go through and change the different shoulders. You can go through and change the different chest and forearms and legs and the visor colors. And this is all very reminiscent of Halo Reach and the new customization that they've added to Halo 3. Now, I would be interested in seeing some of this customization, especially with the new visors, come to Halo 2 Anniversary, since the Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer has been built on top of the Halo 4 engine. I think this is something that they could probably do. Now, apparently, and I don't know how reliable this is, since the flight has been out on PC, users have been digging through the data and have seemed to have found references to Halo Infinite armor. Now, moving on, we're going to go ahead and take a look here at the settings, because this is something that is changing. Now, here you have, of course, as always, configure mouse and keyboard and configure gamepad, but now you have your preferred input device. Now, this is actually also available on the Xbox One Flight as well. So it seems that mouse and keyboard support is going to be coming to the MCC on console as well. Now, moving over to video, this is something that, of course, is also getting a change to it. And this is something that I feel has been most warranted. They're giving you different stuff here when it comes to gamma and windowed mode, but what you're also going to be able to do here, especially when you go to borderless, if you have multiple monitors hooked up on your PC as I do, you can go ahead and actually choose what monitor you want the game to appear on. So this is something that is going to be super helpful for me personally. Having the new graphics settings, aside from gamma, field of view, in VSync and HUD anchoring, you have experimental settings and your graphics settings. Now, the graphics settings I have set to enhanced, and here you can actually go in and tweak what you want to have. So if your PC is having some issues running other games, Halo 2 and Halo CE on my PC, for some reason, when running on enhanced, seem to have frame rate issues. I don't know if it's just that the games have not been optimized, but here this is going to give you the options on how you want certain things to appear. Now, they only go to high, medium, and low, and there's nothing like ultra settings. But nonetheless, right now, all we have are the high settings, and this gives you details, effects, lighting, shadow, texture, filter quality, water quality, and all of this stuff is stuff that is pretty standard in other games. Now, one thing that is interesting, the field of view option has been added to the Xbox One Flight. Now, this doesn't give you the option to center the crosshairs, which I'm hoping at some point comes as well, but having the field of view being able to change is actually, for me, going to restore a lot of gameplay quality to the game. After having played the Master Chief Collection on PC and trying to go back and play it on consoles, the field of view is something that definitely stops me from playing, just because the field of view is so up close, and I like to have mine just a little bit more pulled out than what is originally set. Now, of course, nothing here changes with the gameplay and the audio. The gameplay added something, and this has been in the retail version for a while, and that's the challenge notification. Many people don't seem to be aware that the challenge notifications can be turned on and off, as I'm seeing other Halo YouTubers just now noticing this. But coming over to network, this is something that many people have been asking for, and it gives you the ability to choose what you want to be connected to. And of course, the farther away from any specific server that you are, the higher milliseconds you're going to have. So the closest, of course, is going to be the most viable. Now, this, of course, is something that is important here: input-based matchmaking. Right now, I have that currently disabled, which I'm going to go ahead and turn on. And then, of course, you have platform-based matchmaking. And this will only match you with people that are on PC if you're playing on PC, or on Xbox One if you're playing with Xbox One. Now, currently, in my opinion, if you are gaming with a gamepad, I would turn input-based matchmaking on. And of course, this is a huge debate, and it goes on and on. Gaming with a mouse and keyboard gives you specific advantages over people that aren't using one. When you're aiming with a mouse, you have a high degree of accuracy. However, when playing with a gamepad, you get a high degree of aim assist, and a lot of times the aim assist is actually better than people using mouse and keyboard. So honestly, I would have this turned on if you don't want to get crossed with people that are playing with a mouse and keyboard. It can be frustrating, or vice versa, if you're playing with a mouse and keyboard and you don't want to play against people with a controller. So this will keep people kind of in their own lanes with the preferred input method that they're using. Now, as of the recording of this video, the flight has only been going on for just a couple of days, and the multiplayer offerings have been kind of so-so. When it comes to the social matchmaking, they've offered 8-player free-for-all, 4v4, and currently right now they are offering zombies. When it comes to the competitive, they are offering a 4-squad Slayer objective variant, and it's very hard to find matches in the ranked playlist. I understand that they have specific times that they want people to play, but the social playlist don't seem to be having any issues. I've noticed this issue in the actual retail release as well. It's pretty hard to get a ranked match, regardless of whatever version of Halo you're playing. But as always, don't forget, in order to be part of the conversation and have your voice heard, hit that subscribe button and let me know if you are involved in the PC or the Xbox flight, what you think about it in the comments section down below. Don't forget to check out some of my previous videos. I upload content weekly. And if you're new around here, go ahead and check out the links in the description. I've got my social media, and of course, support for the channel is there as well. But until next time, everyone, thank you all for joining me here today, and I'll see all of you in the next video.